What up, what up, what up, my favorite people? How are y'all doing? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one is Never Ever Met. So I'm not going to hold you. I know why you're here. It ain't for me. It's for the show. Let's go in there.
In common. You all are in a relationship with somebody you have never met in person before. We've been doing this for 12 years. What? Josh and I, after 12 years, we have never met, which is probably ridiculous. Do I look real?
My heart's smiling, my face is smiling. Have to make up for 12 years in a sense.
I feel amazing.
I like Brandon and our relationship online, but real chemistry is in the air when you're around someone. At this point, I'm just not sure how it's going to translate in person.
We're not dating. She's not my girlfriend. I'm not her boyfriend.
Something that I dislike about Chris is that he is a flirt.
I'm a guy that I get a lot of girls. I get girls very easy.
I just want to have a good time. He got a temper. I got so much things going on in my head. I'm 30 years old. He got kids, I got kids. So if he's not who I thought he was, he gonna get dropped. He on the hoochie daddy short. Hoochie daddy.
You're over here hurting the guys right in front of my face.
Oh, you pushing me? What? You pushing me? Stop playing with me. You pushing me?
Yeah.
Stop disrespecting me. Don't put your hands in my face. Don't put your hands in my face. Don't put your hands in my face. Oh, you. This morning went well. I got my man. And then it gets to tonight. He yelling at me like I'm his child. I'm embarrassed. I'm scared. It's crazy. And I don't care.
You want to disrespect you?
It's coochie.
Have I ever disrespected you? Have I ever disrespected you?
Yes, you did.
When? Because you got me fake ass.
Yo, I didn't hear him say that last time. And I didn't hear her say that last time. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna turn this up on the loudest, loudest view or loudest I can turn it because it seems kind of low. But she said something like, "You ain't gonna leave" or something because this box is good. And then he said, "What are you talking about? You got fake backyard and fake tatas?" Hold on. I want to make sure I heard that right, y'all. Hold on one second.
This morning went well. I got my man. And then it gets to tonight. He yelling at me like I'm his child. I'm embarrassed. I'm scared. It's crazy. And I don't care.
You want to disrespect you?
It's coochie.
Have I ever disrespected you? Have I ever disrespected you?
Yes, you did.
When? Because you got me fake ass.
So you pushing me? What? You pushing me?
Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, bro. She was disrespectful, but then turned around and said, "I don't give a."
He pushed me. I know that. You know he did. I seen that. I seen it. I don't like men putting their hands on women. I don't care if it was a push, if it was a shove, if it was a move out the way. Don't do that.
Look, you see her hit me in my face.
You pushed her. After somebody apologized, it would have been done. It's done. But then you still have to.
Now that part I agree with Ashley on. She said, or Alexis, she said, after somebody apologized, it should have been done. She's absolutely right. After she apologized, I said that in the last video. After she apologized, it should have been done. I think those were my exact words. It should have been done. Now, I don't know. There is some kind of rumor going around that they said that they were just acting. Okay. Really? Just acting. Why stir up trauma and drama for ratings? Is that where we are right now? Is stirring up the trauma and the drama just to get ratings? You know, if that's where we are, that's a sad place to be. For real. I don't know what's going on with that. Like, I don't know if OWN is starting to get more and more ratchet now that, you know, Oprah is not the sole owner of it anymore. It seems like it's getting more and more ratchet and traumatic, and they want to show these visuals on TV just to get ratings. I don't know what the deal is. Not even sure why they showed this whole thing. I know I did an interview with LaRon, and he said that the producer said this ain't MTV, this ain't VH1. You're gonna act with a certain level of decorum, but I guess with this Never Ever Mets, maybe they trying to stomp or they trying to stamp their brand a little bit, so they got to come out traumatic at first. Maybe they'll clean it up later, but it's not a good look. All it's doing is traumatizing a lot of especially sisters, women in general, but especially sisters, when they see this type of thing. And I get it. As a man, I don't want to see that, and I definitely don't want to see no dude putting his hands on a woman. You know, so we're not starting out very well, and you can kind of see the quality of the TV viewing to sort of decline a little bit. I'm still cover this because I don't think I should just, you know, judge it based just off of that situation, but it's triggering for a lot of women. It's triggering, and I'm not sure why they're choosing to trigger women. You know, is that I'm gonna put it in the comments, ladies. Is this something that you want to see? Put it in the comments, because the ratings say that you do. The ratings will say that you do. That for whatever reason, they think that our community is addicted to trauma, and we trauma bond, okay, on a lot of things. I've even had some women in my comments saying, "Oh, this, that, and the third. How can you say this about Vanessa and Chaz?" And you know, it's just, listen, we're not always going to agree with things, but we can handle things in a better situation than this. Like she said, once she apologized, it should have been dropped. I totally agree. It should have been dropped. But them continuing to even replay it in the second episode is even more disturbing. Like, if they would have just played it in the first, so we got an idea of what was going on, I would have said, okay. But since they replaying it in the second episode, nah, I gotta come down on the Never Ever Mets for replaying this. Like, this is all it is trauma for a lot of women. Okay, and it's not a good look. Let's go back in.
Talking about it for 10 minutes. I ain't did nothing. How about flirting with you? No. How about flirting with anybody in this mother? I've been keeping it key. You a whole female. Cut it out. You been flirting. I'm flirting. I don't give a Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. It's just a certain level that it get to that it shouldn't get to. That level is not normal. So why would she even take it to that level? So we got to the not normal level, to where it's like, this is gonna get bad, worse. How is his temperament? Tonight. It's not. We'll tell. And it'll be like tomorrow, maybe.
going to a hotel. I didn't know what to think. I couldn't wrap my mind around it. Like, it was just unbelievable.
I should just took my ass to the bed. There's definitely chemistry between me and Shay. There's attraction on the mental, emotional, physical level, sexual level. You would think we've been physically around each other for these 12 years.
I want to hear everything, every single detail.
12 long years, guys.
With a towel on her head and everything. Hey guys. Yeah, I'm a towel story. Hey, towel story. First night in the house with Josh was amazing. I feel like Josh and I still have the chemistry that we had over the phone in person. It's stronger. All I want to do is be around him.
Consummated things a bit. Hey, listen. After 12 years, I am not mad at either one of y'all, okay? That was long overdue. Long overdue. So, they consummated things day one. I ain't mad at you. I'll say it like Pac. I ain't mad at you, okay? For real. Let's go in.
Bro, this is the longest chess game. Like y'all in Brooklyn Park somewhere. They're battling for the rights of the name Aaron.
Just spent my first night in the house, and I wake up in the morning, and I go downstairs, and Dominique is gone.
I do know last night got like hella crazy. So tell me though. So basically what happened last night, apparently Meek felt like Alexis was like with her too much. And I heard yelling, everybody heard yelling, blah, blah, blah. And he just pushed her away.
It just shows how insecure he is, and that's the whole point.
That's a big red flag for me.
You should have came and got me.
So I was trying to move away.
It's probably
Disrespectful to you.
women. Because they've been doing that with cameras rolling. Imagine what he's gonna do when he thinks no one's looking.
Man, I feel like it's egos and respect, bro.
Lars was just male ego bravado. He was hurt.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He was
You don't
hurt.
get checked. That's a little solid look shot.
Yeah. He's 6'4", but
He
he's
was
still
in
getting hurt.
he was in the corner. He took it into account, bro. Yeah, he was hurt. They'd say nothing really good happens after 2 a.m. But it shows your true character because this is night one. I guess they got their answer, and I'll just leave it at that.
Now you get to see your actual partner for who they is.
Are you gonna speak to him again?
Oh, like, what's your situations are there?
She better not. I'm answering for her.
You can't bring something out of a person that's not already in them. I was in an abusive relationship where I was hit beat by a female. So I know how I feel. You can get past that, but you can't let it keep going.
Right.
And I'm telling you as a father, because I got a daughter your age, no, that's a no-no. When a man picks his hands up to put it on you, I don't care if you go to court and they tell you, well, I was drunk, Your Honor, you still going to jail. You gotta remember this moment right here when he comes back, because a lot of times people get back with people because they forget what they did until they do it again. Then you remember what happened. You gotta remember the moment last night when you had to grab a frying pan to defend yourself.
Let me get a tissue. Let me get a tissue.
Don't cry. Stop crying.
I think his name is Aaron. Shout out to Aaron. Those are bars from the vet in the house. I think he's 51. He said he got a daughter Alexis' age. All right. And you got to remember that. And you had to grab a frying pan. And he dropped bars on Alexis and told her the real truth. It's good to have. He might have been in a room with his girl at the time. So, but it's good to have him in the house to kind of guide both the men and the women. So I'm glad this older couple is in the house, because I think his girl is 44, Diamond. So he did give her some good advice, and it kind of hit home because she started crying. But he really did tell her the truth, tell her what she needed to hear, and from a male perspective, okay? It's something about when a man says something, especially in situations like this. I I'll put it this way: women really listen to a man when it's something serious, and they tend not to listen to men when it's not serious. You see what I'm saying? But when it's something serious like dealing with another man, women tend to listen to men. So, yeah. So shout out to Aaron, man. That was some bars he dropped. Let's go back in.
We're here with you. Don't cry. We went
I don't know if me and Dominique gonna talk about this. Like, I don't know. I never been through that before.
You're not gonna go through that. That's why you really need to make your mind up and stick to it. When a person show you who they are, believe them. If he pushed her, hit her, he's gonna do it again.
Oh, Lord. Alexis, can I talk to your father for a moment? Yes. I'm so tired. I got like 1 hour of sleep, bags under my eyes. I'm still like thinking about what happened last night. And with Dominique not being here, I felt safer. Last night some things transpired and it was brought to my attention. And I just wanted to make sure you were okay. I'm emotional. It's okay. What happened was, he brings up, you flirting with these dudes. And I'm like, what dudes I'm flirting with? And then he came up to me, and he went his hand like, blah, 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 blah. And then, like, he pushed me. Somebody putting their hands on me. This is the first time, like, that happened. Our date was good. Like, he was the person that I was talking to for 6 months. Like, he was good. When he got to the house and started drinking. Yeah, but drinking doesn't excuse the fact that he did what he did. Yeah. Okay. It is unacceptable. But I also want to know, how do you feel? I feel hurt. I do want to show you a video from him.
Hey Alex, I just want to apologize for yesterday. And it's a situation, like, you apologize, I should have accepted it. Me being drunk. I just ain't accept the apology, but ain't no excuse for it getting to that level of, it's the level it got to, me getting in your face and all that. So I'm not mad about nothing. Hopefully we can, you know what I'm saying, just sweep it under the rug, but not get to that space no more. I want us to enjoy, you know, the time here and, you know, just put it past us, man. I think the rest of the time will be good. We're still getting to know each other. First time meeting, so we're still learning each other, and hopefully we can just get back on a good track. I don't think it's like that deep. Let's do it, man. Just be cool.
I'll take that. Okay. So how do you feel? Have you guys heard of the Kama Sutra?
Of course, yes.
The Kama Sutra teaches you how to unlock the human desire. How do you feel with the connection with Aaron?
You don't trust anybody. That thing you don't say.
I don't trust women.
So what's the purpose of this?
To build trust with you.
All right, so Dominique, said apologize. Look, I don't know if it was really an apology. He was just saying, hey, let's just look past this. We'll get over it. We got to learn each other. It was the first time we met. Enjoy yourself in the house. And let's pick up where we left off when you get out the house. Complete bullshit, okay? Yeah, like Diamond said, when a person show you who they are, believe them, okay? He already showed you who he is. If you get back with him, it's not going to change. Actually, that's how a lot of DL or DV, or DA, however you want to say it. I can't say the word. Domestic, and then, whatever. That's how they know they got you. If you accept the first one, then it's on the second time, the third time, and whoever else. Listen, there's a reason why a lot of these people are single, okay? And I know the shoe is going to drop on probably all of these couples. The shoe is going to drop. Now, it dropped day one with Dominique and Alexis. I'm sure it's going to drop with all the rest of them too. We just ain't got to the other couples yet. But there's a reason why they didn't meet. There's a reason why they had to find someone out of their range, sort of. And there's a reason why they were single in the first place. Okay? So believe a person, believe them when they show you who they are, because that's how it's going to be for the rest of the relationship. It's best for Alexis not to even contact this dude, block him, whatever, and move on with her life. I don't really see her staying in the house either, but it's a no-go. She should take Aaron's advice and just keep it pushing. All right, Dominique, get you some help. Now, again, I heard there's some kind of rumor that they were acting. I think that's complete BS. Nobody's going to act like that. I think that's just to save face, to be honest. So I don't. That's what I heard. It was acting that they were doing. Why would you do that? Other than to traumatize the audience, why would you do that? Is this the depths we're sinking? These low depths just to get ratings? That's pretty pathetic, if you ask me. How about getting more ratings with love? Okay, show some connections going on. Let's get ratings that way. Sometimes I wonder who is behind all of this agenda BS. But all right, I'm done preaching, y'all. Let's go back in.
I'll take that. So how do you feel? I mean, I don't like how he said you don't think it was that deep, because I think it was that deep. Like, you put your hands on me. It's that deep. You don't really know a person until you meet them. Absolutely. Even if you talk to them for a year online and stuff, it's not the same. So it's just. But whenever that person shows you, whenever he shows you and reveals himself, believe that's what that person is. That is exactly who he is. And all it takes is one time. And it is unacceptable. But I do want to let you know, you deserve more. You don't have to accept anything less than what you are and who you are, and you are enough. You gonna make me cry. Don't cry. You good. You are in a safe space, okay? Here at the house, we have a no touching policy. Nobody can put anybody's hands on anybody whatsoever. So unfortunately, not only does he have to leave, but so do you. So I'm gonna ask you to go inside, pack your bags. Okay. It's time to say goodbye. Okay. So this is classified as a mansion, right?
Yeah, I think it would fall under that. You need to come to Florida because that's where people go to retire. So when they take their New York or New Jersey money and they dump it into Florida, I've seen some. I've seen too many now. I'm surprised to be able to say, yeah, without a doubt. I think one of the biggest struggles with me and Sienna is that she lives in New York and I live in Florida, and that also affects the distance between me and my kids. I have my daughter, Audrey, she is 4, and then I have an amazing son, little Brandon, and he's 13 years old, and that is also my heartbeat.
Yeah, if you want to plan a trip, I'm down.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're free, and I could coincide. I can make it coincide with me going down there, because you only live once. YOLO. We live very far apart, but if I fall in love with someone, moving wouldn't be an issue for me. And I'll let you know when I have the time. We can make it happen.
Why? Because they got aggressive. Oh my gosh. Why? So you gotta write down
No, seriously.
When Taronda told me I had to leave, I actually understood it. I just thought it was acceptable for both of us to go home, and maybe he would look at this and do better. I'm so sorry, babe. Like, I needed it because once a dude put their hands on you, it should be a done deal anyway. I'm leaving. Can you write your,
You leaving?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm crying because she really liked him and she was just hurt, embarrassed. I'm gonna miss her.
Oh, give me a hug. Don't be sad, y'all. I'm so sad. So y'all get first dibs.
And that's, I know the sisters are showing the sisters love. And I get that. And they should show
So y'all get
each
first
other.
dibs.
They should show each other support. I don't have anything against that. But a part of me feels like this is a bit of trauma bonding. Okay? This is what we mean by trauma bonding. Women get together, they cry together, they feel each other's pain, they go through all of this together, and they trauma bond. And I don't know if that's the agenda behind this show. I'd rather see some love connections with some of the men, but what happened. We I guess they had to explain how Alexis ended up leaving the show, but it just seems a bit like trauma bonding with the ladies. You know what I mean? Now I have a feeling that some of the other ladies are going to start getting a little defensive in the house. And what I feel is going to happen later on in the season is the women are going to start to bond together and the guys are going to start to bond together, and then their connections are not going to happen. Okay? I hope I'm wrong about that. This is just my prediction on what's going to happen. Is that the women are going to bond. This is what I noticed. With every dating show like this, when you put everybody in the same room, same house, same area, they walk out with more same-sex connections than they do opposite-sex connections. Meaning the women will have each other's number, they'll bond, just like on Ready to Love. All the women had their group chat, they all together, they got more connections with women than they do men. And the same with the guys. I don't see how this is going to be any different. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully I'm wrong about that. Hopefully we get some strong connections that leave the house. But I have a feeling it's going to be the sisterhood together and the brotherhood together, and only one or two couples out of the 7 is going to make it. Let me do that. Let me give you a prediction. My prediction is only 2 couples are going to make it. I don't know which 2 couples that is right now. Maybe that's Millie and her guy. And if I had to say Diamond and Aaron. So those are the 2 couples. I don't know. I think maybe Josh and Shay may make it too. But I don't think half these couples are going to make it. I just don't know which ones. We'll have to wait and see. But hopefully this is not going to be a Color Purple. And I don't like to be like this, y'all. But, I mean, this is what it is. I mean, the system seems to know how to get to our sisters. Well, let me say that again. The system seems to know how to get to melanated women. They just know how. And they know how to trigger melanated women, and that is by trauma bonding y'all. And by the end of everything, have y'all dislike your own men. Now, he was all kind of wrong. Let me make that totally clear. He was all kind of wrong. He was in the wrong here. But don't they got psych evaluations and stuff like that for this show? How did this couple even qualify to be on the show? You got to ask yourself that. How did they even qualify to be on this show? They probably knew it was going to be a drama-filled situation. And you and me will never part. This whole Color Purple moment they having. Let's not let the system play us, y'all. Okay? Let's not let the system play us. Meaning, separate us by putting us together, separating us. I hope that this is not going to be a theme on the show. Let's just put it that way. Let's go back in.
Yeah, I wanted to say bye. Yes, I'm leaving because last night, y'all know, it got out of hand. It got physical.
Yeah.
And that's why.
Do you think that y'all will reconnect?
No.
If Nick has to leave the house, I think it does make sense for Alexis to leave the house. We are focused on couples, so unless this is like singles edition, they would both have to leave. I hate to see you go. Really.
I was crying, you know? Like,
I came here thinking I was going to meet the love of my life, my husband, my everything. And now, like, that literally went to but I don't regret this experience. I seen what I needed to see, and I'm moving on. Like, I just can't with him no more, so please get home.
And I'm glad she's not gonna mess with him no more. And I'm glad that they making her leave too, because if she stayed, all she would be is a distraction. Okay? All she would do is cause drama with the other couples who are trying to make a bond. She will be a free agent, and she will probably cause havoc in the house. So she has to go. I totally get it. It's an unfortunate thing. I know she didn't do nothing wrong, but her maid is not there no more. So I agree with the decision to let her go home. Let's go back in.
Welcome to the car, because I want to know who Jackie is.
I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming at all. The irony was that they went to their date was on yoga. What's it called? Your instructor for the date, stay calm. I'm pretty sure everybody got their own opinion on the situation. To put all this stuff to the side to meet somebody and then it go just south like it did, it doesn't feel good. But all in all, it's another character building situation for me. I'm still young and trying to better myself, so I don't regret it at all.
I literally thought he would be like the teddy bear.
You don't regret it?
No, but he was saying some wild.
You should.
I'm
You
definitely
need
gonna
to.
be still meeting girls online.
That guy didn't learn a lesson at all. He said he's still gonna be meeting girls online. He don't regret it at all. Trash. And ladies, why are y'all, let's talk about this. Why are y'all even attracted to guys like this? Pookies, Ray Rays, tats all over the place, hat tilted. Why are y'all even attracted to guys like this? A part of me feels like that's her type. A part of me feels like, and I'm not talking about the put the hands on it. She didn't know that part, but she had to see that this guy. She like, look at him. What kind of guy do he like? Do he look like some kind of corporate guy? No, he looked like a Pookie or a Ray Ray. So why are you even attracted to this guy? I'm not saying that about the other guys. The other guys, you know, but like, what do you, what, I want to say, what does she expect? I'm not expecting her to know that he was going to do that, to be clear. But you get clues, man. You get clues. He all kind of wrong, right? But you get clues on what kind of guy you're going to get. She came into this process saying he has a temper. She said that. Watch that first episode. She said when she first met the lady, she said he got a temper. So she kind of knew what kind of guy she was getting. Why, ladies, you got to ask yourself, why are y'all attracted to these guys? And why are you surprised when they act like a Pookie or a Ray Ray? Like, if Brandon did that, I'd be totally shocked. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay? If Aaron did that, I'd be totally shocked. But if Dominique did that, I'm not so shocked. I'm gonna just be real. Let's go back in.
I don't let bad experiences like stop me from starting over with somebody new. I'm gonna find a better man, regardless if it's on the internet or not. If he reaches out to me, we ain't getting back together. It's dead.
That was not a good first impression. You told them you would have, I don't know, flirt with that girl, so.
No, I did not. So now that this whole Neek and Alexis mess is like out of the way, really what I need to do is go tend to my woman and go talk to her, because I know she was very uncomfortable with what transpired yesterday.
We're not dating. We're not like on an exclusive. She's not my girlfriend. I'm not her boyfriend. I talk to a lot of girls.
I have definitely never said that I'm gonna flirt anybody's girl, because number one, I don't find anybody's girl here even attractive. That's the first thing.
That's the thing, you didn't even have to mention that.
But I never said anything about flirting with
But
anybody's
that's what
girl.
everyone says.
I don't find any women here attractive. Lies, Chris. Lies. Okay? I know you find one of them ladies in that house attractive. Chris, I think, is a huge gaslighter. I just think he is. So Zendaya is gonna have to watch this guy, because he gaslight the crap out of her. Okay, and she don't deserve that. She's a good chick. She's a good woman. But let's play it.
That's what they say, but I never said
But
that.
you were talking to them last night.
When you,
The
who's
whole
them?
the whole guys, like, and the girls.
No, I never told none of the guys that I want to flirt with anybody's girl.
Chris and I are
Lies.
not in an exclusive relationship yet, and we are on the same page about that. But it's not what you say, it's how you say it. His delivery that makes me feel uncomfortable and somehow disrespected. You don't think before you say something. That's
What do
your
you mean I don't think before I say something?
You
I
just-
said exactly what it was. We're not in a relationship.
No, I'm not talking about that.
So
You
then what are
be
you
saying
talking
a bunch
about?
of other things. You're just like,
Okay, so you need to specify what you're talking about. What are you
okay,
talking
when
about?
you're saying like, okay, so that, oh, you don't trust anybody, like you can go like the night, like there are things
What?
you don't say. You overdoing it or something.
But how am I overdoing anything?
You're just
I'm
like
talking.
exaggerating.
No, I'm not over exaggerating
Yes,
anything.
you
I am the
are.
type of guy. I don't trust women. Did I not tell you
Okay,
that
so
when we were back home?
okay, so you don't trust women, you don't trust me. So what's the purpose of this? Why are you here?
Oh my God, I'm here to build trust with you.
So we're just two strangers. I got it.
I'm proud of Zendaya for holding this dude accountable. Like, what are we doing? Okay, You keep talking about how we're not in a relationship and all of this. What are we doing here? Okay, so we just two strangers here. He don't realize he's creating more space than he is getting closer to her. His ego is a big problem. His insecurity, he don't trust women. You ain't gonna never be in a good relationship if you don't learn to trust women. Maybe he got to get with a woman who earns his trust, I guess. But why are you so broken coming into this? Okay? If you don't trust women, what are you doing here? Part of me feel like he just trying to smash Zendaya and then be out. I'm reading Chris as another F boy in the house. He's F boy number 2. Okay. None of these ladies deserve that. Especially, well, either one of them. They really don't deserve that. But let's go in.
You don't trust women, you don't trust me, so what's the purpose of this?
Oh my God, I'm here to build trust with you.
So we're just two strangers, I got it.
You're very emotional. For me, at this stage, it's kind of like overwhelming because I'm not that emotional. So when you throw too much emotions at me, I kind of like take a step back. I'm not going to change who I am because you don't want me to say certain things or talk about certain things, because I'm not asking you to change who you are. I never once told you that I'm not interested. We had fun yesterday. We were in a little helicopter ride, which you liked.
I just don't want to do.
I'm not trying to make you look bad in any way, shape, or form. At all. You're such a baby.
Don't call me that.
Well, good?
Sure.
You sure?
I've waited a long time for us to meet, so I'm going to fight for it no matter what happens.
I am here with you to get to know you.
Okay.
Not anybody else.
Yeah, okay. That's...
So don't get that part twisted, though.
If this fits...
I'm here to get to know you, not anybody else. He's emphasizing that because he has ulterior motives. Okay? I'm a guy. I know these things. There's somebody in that house Chris is feeling. Zendaya don't know it yet. I have a feeling later on in the season she gonna find out who it is. Because he keep emphasizing it. Like, why do you keep talking about that? It's on his conscience. It's on his mind. I wonder if he's trying to figure out if the one he is really feeling, is she going to detach from her man at some point? And once she do, he's going to pounce on her. I don't know if that's Millie. I don't know if that's Sanaya. I don't know if that's... I don't know who that is. I have a feeling it's probably one of them. But I think this guy is feeling somebody else in this house. I just don't know who it is yet. And Zendaya is nice. She's beautiful. So, anyway, let's go in.
Respectful if he's done something that I don't like. As long as he accepted, he's aware of that, and then he apologizes and he wants to move forward, yes, I'm ready to fight for it all the way.
Aaron, I'm finna get in the hot tub. I'm like, that's all you, my boys. That's all you. You know what? I'll just stay inside where it's warm.
Yo, climb your ass out of here. Oh, this gang thing out with Michael B. Jordan abs. So what's up, man? Where's your girl, bro? She is not with the water, G. This black woman trying to maintain her hair. She ain't trying to have no extra effort. I don't like clinginess and being all up in somebody's face. And she's probably the first girl I've ever met who's not taking it. It's a nice rhythm. It's not giving me no friction. You're keeping the same speed on it, though. That's what I'm saying. You don't intend to slow down or pick up. That's what I'm getting from this. Yeah. Y'all doing really well, though. I see that.
We been vibing. We just been really just Honestly, what's helping us is us being honest and truly being ourselves. Like, he's really being Greg. The Greg that I'm on FaceTime is actually the Greg in person. Weird. But I thought, like, I might not like him. I don't know. He laughs too much. He made me laugh too much. Hey!
What else?
It's cold, yeah.
I'm on the corner fire.
Should I be doing all of this?
Yeah, if you want to, I can just go ahead and chill.
You want sugar?
Yeah, sure.
Oh. Well, whatever. You know I hate sugar.
I really feel like
Zendaya cooking. Oh, that's so attractive to me. I don't know why it seems like that's a lost art in America now, but women overseas, they tend to cook a lot. I'm not saying that sisters here and women here don't cook, so everybody calm down, but anyway, let's go in.
my man Chris and Zendaya really kind of, they're cooking. That's
I like how they wrapped that up from last night to now. That was
yeah,
nice.
and if his faults, it looks like he's
Trying, yeah.
What you feel about all this?
Okay.
Well, nothing. I'm as focused on you. Like, I came here for you. Hello. I'm glad everybody holding hands. That's cute. How y'all feel? Good. Okay, you guys. I know it's been a little intense, and it's hard that Dominique and Alexis had to leave, but we're going to change the atmosphere. We're going to shift the energy a little bit. And speaking of shifting, fellas, I'm your host, Tarana Jones, and not only am I your host, but I'm your dating guardian, and I am here to guide you through this entire experience. So if there's anything you need, talk to me. Got it?
Got it.
So over the next few weeks, you guys will be participating in a series of individual, group activities, and dates. So you guys can better connect, bond on a different level. And at the end of this experience, you guys get to decide whether or not this is something you want to continue to pursue or cut it. But I'm hoping for happily ever after. Speaking of happily ever after, we do have an intimacy suite, aka the boom boom room. So that any of you guys who want to take your connection to another level, we do have that for you. Okay? Moving right on. Have you guys heard of the Kama Sutra?
Of course.
Yes.
I'm the sex coach.
Oh, amazing! Those of you who don't know, Kama Sutra is an ancient Indian tradition. It not only teaches you
Joanna talking about she a sex coach. Are you a personality coach? That's what you need to be studying up on, okay? Because you lack in that. I don't even know how you can get to be a sex coach without understanding relationships, connection, okay? A part of me is feeling like this chick just want to be on TV. I don't feel like she's feeling Aaron or what's her dude name? I don't feel like she feeling him at all. Okay? I think he's just going along with the ride. I don't know if they're some kind of plants that just want to be on TV, or they're acting like they don't like each other. That's a possibility. Not even sure if this I would say I'm not even sure if this guy even really like women. I don't know. I think he's from Atlanta. Look, it's a toss up. I'm not saying he don't, but I seen the shirt he had on last time, and look, it was looking Metro to me. But all that being said, I'm not feeling that Joanne and her connection at all. I'm not feeling that. And she talk about she's a sex coach. You got to have a connection first to be considered good at that, because intimacy starts in the mind first, Joanna. Starts in the mind. And your mental is not giving at all. Let's go in.
you how to explore sexual positions, but it also unlocks the human desire.
So, here we have a game, Kama Sutra. I'm going to call each couple up, and I'm going to pull up 2 Kama Sutra cards for you to choose from on which positions you want to try. It's not about who can do the position of the greatest. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be flexible. We just want you to be comfortable. And not only that, it teaches you how to communicate. Ready? Ready. Who wants to go first? Wow. Okay, come on.
That's all this dude is about. He want to get in the boom boom room, and once he do that, he gonna act a complete fool. Okay, he's gonna want to be out. Okay, that's just my prediction on Chris. I think that's his name, Chris. That's my prediction on him. He wants to get in that boom boom room, and then once he do that, it's on to the next, on to the next. I don't trust this guy. Not so far. I don't. He gonna have to show and prove. Anyway.
First card.
Ready.
Let's do it. The balancing.
Wait, what is that?
Who wants to go first?
No, I don't mind. Do it. I'm just saying, like, I've never seen this. I don't know where this is going, but I'm interested to see what's about to go down.
I think you flip-flop on some of your answers. I think things stack up.
Yo, you're a bitch. All right? You're a bitch. You talking about me and inconsistency? This dude got a baby mother that failed.
I take marriage very, very serious.
If you took marriage seriously, you still would be in that first marriage. Marriage seriously, you still would be in that first marriage.
Wait, what is that?
No, I don't mind. I'll do it. I'm just saying, like, I've never seen.
That's 1 out of 2.
Do we
That's
do
1
this?
out of 2. The lotus blossom
That's easy.
is whatever you two decide.
So do we just do it?
Choose one. One or the
Oh,
other.
the lotus.
The lotus blossom.
Okay. Come on.
How's the connection?
This is a great position.
It's great. That's the only one I know. So if you guys would just look at each other and then you tell me what you feel when you look each other in the eyes.
I feel like you're kind. You're beautiful as well.
This guy is gonna say whatever he need to say to get to the finale. Okay. Obviously I haven't seen this before. Believe me what I'm saying. I know this type of dude. Once he do that, he is going to be gone. He'll tell her everything that he's saying right now is just to get to that point, because you got to remember, he don't trust women. So if he don't trust women, he don't trust himself to be in a long-term relationship with a woman. I think he is attracted to Zendaya, but I think once he hit, he will quit. Let's go in.
Obviously, and I would love for this to go way further than this. That's what I feel.
I feel the same, yes.
Oh, good job. Okay, you can get up now. And thank you guys for going first. That's really, really bold. It does not have to be perfect. It teaches you to discover your partner's boundaries. Everybody feel comfortable? You know what to do?
Let me say this though. What are we doing? What are we doing? What I mean by that is, first we get into a domestic situation, and now we're getting into positions. I'm still trying to figure out what this show is about. Is it about the most dramatic stuff they can show you right away? The fights, the positions. Even Alexis and Dominique was doing yoga in a suggestive way. How about we build the mental first? Where's the relationship coach? Where's the psychiatrist or psychologist? Where is the relationship experts at? Why are we doing this stuff now? I think these are legitimate questions. This show is kind of tripping me out so far. Let's go in.
All right, let's get freaky. The Hito, my Hito.
Yeah, we definitely did that one
Yeah, we already did that. And the curl
We did that one
angel.
You want to curl up in me, or you want me to, or you want to save me?
Oh,
Keep in mind, y'all, this is the first exercise. This is the first exercise of this show. Are you going to be the curled angel or the superhero? The first exercise of this entire franchise season. That's why. Why is this the first? That's what I want to know. How about we get to know the person mind first? That's why I'm starting to feel like a lot of this is done for ratings. Let's go in.
I don't need to say it.
You want to curl? Okay. Well, I don't want to put my face on the
Here you go, my arm. Here you go.
Oh,
This is home for us, so.
amazing. 12 years is a long time, so I'm sure you learned some intimacy.
definitely been sexual.
Yes.
So now we're on our sexual part. And I'm tingling.
Like allergic reaction.
If that's what you want to call it.
All right. Who's next? The kneeling wheelbarrow. I don't know what that is.
Come on now.
The landslide.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Which one?
Painful.
We're doing the lap because landslide look strange.
I was going with the landslide. Okay, you two have to make that agreement.
I can't even say what is the attraction between Joanna and Aaron. I don't see it. I don't. And I feel like maybe they're just friends.
Going the wrong way, sir.
The landslide. Feet on the ground.
Here's another thing. I think that Joanne was attracted to Dominique. That was her type of guy. And I know, I'm talking about before the whole incident with him and Alexis. I think she was more attracted to Dominique than she was this guy. That's Joanne. Because she's a hood chick. And when she seen Dominique, she was like, oh yeah, I'm from Chicago. And where are you from? Inglewood? Oh, Inglewood, yeah, ha ha. And I seen a little twinkle in her eye like, oh, you feeling Dominique like that. You attracted to this dude. It's a good thing Dominique left, because I'm going to tell you, him and Joanne would have cheated on both of their partners for each other. It's a good thing Dominique is gone. That probably saved their situation. Not that it needs to be saved, because there's nothing there to save. But I originally think Joanne was more attracted to Dominique or some of the other guys in the house than she is her own guy. I think she's looking around for some other guys. But Dominique was her type of guy. But anyway, let's go in.
When the time does come to take things to that level, they may be very curious to know what it would be like to do that in the bedroom.
So here's the thing. We
you guys can't see each other, how would you connect?
I think the thing with connection is that you don't always have to physically look at each other to be connected. It's an energy thing.
The sexual chemistry would be Aaron and Joanne. She's got to sit there and philosophize the whole thing, and she never concentrated on Aaron.
Okay, well, you're talking about experience and what people are supposed to feel. How do you feel with Aaron?
Yeah,
Aaron, how do you feel as far as the connection?
It's spoken in these jogging pants, so this is a good compliment.
Okay, great. Now go on in on slide back to the seat. All right, who's next?
we are next.
What's your daddy?
The eagle.
Oh.
The Magic Mountain.
I like the eagle. Yeah, I want to.
Check out Millie.
Sir, we need some help.
May I proceed?
There you go.
Yes, you can. Great.
A lady.
Nowadays, you gotta ask. You gotta ask permission. I mean, it just is what it is. Ain't nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, put all your ducks in a row. Ask first. Are you comfortable with me touching you this way? Okay, this is an exercise. Are you comfortable with it? You gotta do that, because even though they've been dating for 3 years in the same city, still gotta ask, because it's just the right thing to do. Anyway, let's go in.
How do you feel?
We'll relax. And this is gonna happen, but like we're ready for it.
And that's what it's all about. Whenever you guys are ready.
Mentally, spiritually, I feel like I'm connecting. It's like everything we've already talked about led to this moment, and I'm ready for the next step.
Great job, guys. What's the lady?
There is sexual chemistry that Greg and I have. I find him attractive, he finds me attractive. I see myself having sex with him one day, but he needs to get here first.
Good job. All right, what's up next?
Look at this move. Get ready.
Let's see what you got. The splitting bamboo. The rocking horse.
Splitting bamboo for us, please. Hold on. No, it's
You gotta be up. I mean, down. Come on.
this lady. Can we stay here for a while?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Here's another thing that Diamond and I have in common. We have no problem being watched. She could be walking down Hollywood Boulevard, and I'll stop and get on my knees and suck her toes.
How you feel?
I feel real good. I'm in control, but I also feels like she's in control. It's a good feeling.
Good job, you guys. Clap it up. Good job.
Oh, they're a bit of exhibitionists, huh? They don't mind being. They probably end up in Jamaica somewhere, on one of them islands, letting it all hang out. I can see them going to the. How do I know about Jamaica and that island? Never mind. All I know is they ready for it. Hedonism. I think that's what it's called, hedonism. Anyway, let's go in.
Okay, who's
Last.
on the last?
That's good.
The pretzel dip.
What the hell is that? Go ahead.
The pretzel dip. The ship.
Come on, let's do the ship.
Right.
You just tell him what to. Okay. You seem agitated.
No.
You sure?
I'm sure.
What do you feel? You tingly? Anything?
Somewhat. Somewhat.
How about you?
I had this feeling I'm about to turn on the TV.
Wow. So remember, this task will force you to communicate and work together.
It's important here.
In this moment, nothing was sexually happening for me. I'm trying to be more vulnerable and express more of, my emotions. And he is already saying he's bored, which threw my mood off. So he just made it worse.
What's interesting, you chose a position not facing him. Is there a reason why?
The ship just seemed like the quickest one to get into. That one seems like it's a little more complicated.
Intimacy requires work. You chose not to work.
As far as the sense of me and Sienna, I feel like we're both very sexual people, but I feel like the chemistry wasn't there. I think it's just seeing if we're on the same page, and then if not, can we get to the same page?
Oh, Sienna. Oh, don't let me find out you're a lazy lover. Oh my goodness, girl. Don't be a lazy lover. Don't have trauma. Look, listen. Very attractive chick. Okay. But there's nothing worse than a woman who is a lazy lover and who is not in touch with her feminine or intimate side, or a woman who has an attitude. You know, you can be that attractive and still be 43 and single, looking for love on the internet. Okay? And I'm not necessarily knocking that. I'm just saying I was sort of waiting for the shoe to drop with Sienna here. Have some things answered, and they starting to get answered. Bruh said I could turn on the TV. And this is boring. She don't even want to look at them. That tells me she got some trauma. Why don't you haven't met this guy? Why don't you want to look at him? Is this a prop? Now some might say, you know, she's just not ready for this part of the relationship. You know, she has that right, and I get that. But you're coming into this situation, you should want to at least look him in the face. Like, you could tell the couples who are into each other, and you could tell the couples who are not. Maybe that's why they did this exercise, because this is a fast way to find out who is into each other and who is not. We already know the whole Joanna and Aaron situation, and it's starting to get clear with Sienna and my dude, I forgot his name, but you know what I'm saying. Justin. Yeah, we're starting to figure out who is connecting physically and who is not. Maybe that's the purpose of this exercise. But let me find out you're a lazy lover, Sienna. Anyway, let's go in.
Intimacy requires work. You chose not to work.
With Brandon and Sienna seemed like she was interested in Brandon wanted to watch TV. So, hey, everybody got their own kinks, I guess, in the sense of it's what it is.
All right, you guys, good job. Clap it up. Give yourselves a round of applause. So remember, this experience is what you put into. You will get a withdrawal back. I want you guys to be intentional. Okay? Now go be merry. Go have fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
So how did you feel like playing the game? Like,
You opened up. I didn't even have to buy you dinner.
shut up. Get out of here. You're saying some bullshit.
Feel down there. You felt the power.
Yeah, I mean, you're a gentleman, and I feel comfortable with you. So it just lets me know that we can get more intimate with each other.
They made a point to show us where the sweet is.
You know, you've been really, really patient with me. So let's just keep doing that and let it happen organically, not feeling forced. And I don't care what the other couples are doing.
Absolutely.
We're going to go at our pace, what we are comfortable with doing.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. I believe Millie just likes things to be romantic, and she's kind of putting the caution sign up a little bit. Not the stop sign, the caution sign. But I do respect her for it because in my past, I would have not looked at that and just sped through them. But you know, when you get in the bedroom, I ain't playing no games. There's no pressure you're putting on me, nor I to you. And it's gonna happen when it happens.
He gonna be like, Millie changed me, and I'm a new man. Never had this before.
We may never come out that room. It's good, Craig.
Brandon.
Alright, so drawing back to what we were talking about, you moved to New York.
You sound like you were open before.
I said that I was open to come to Florida. I wouldn't live with you prior to being married. What incentive would you have to marry me if we lived together already?
So it literally falls all on me.
Yeah, come to New York.
Now you're not even a little bit over.
Nah, I don't know. I'm not particularly a fan of Florida.
Sienna's allowed to have her own opinion and perspective on things, and it may not be for her. But sometimes there's an inconsistency in remembering conversations or prior conversations that we had.
I love being a New Yorker, and I love being from the Bronx, but I'm most definitely removed. Like, I'm very flexible in where, you know, I can live and still be able to work.
And then her stance will completely change on the same topic.
Do you think we're compatible?
Well, there's not a doubt about chemistry. I think it's not a question. And things when I think some of the dynamics are turning.
What do you mean?
That I think you flip-flop on some of your answers.
You're the second or third person to call me inconsistent, and that hurts my feelings.
That's a big one. Who called you inconsistent also?
These other guys I've dated, that hurts my feelings.
Now we're getting down to like a core. I think that's what's probably the scariest part for me.
Oh, you saying that I have a history of being inconsistent?
Yes. Like when we try to talk, it's you try to overtalk me instead of listening. And you don't listen, and then I think things stack up.
Yo, you're a bitch. Alright? Wow. You're a bitch. And you're talking about irrelevant.
Like, you see how you're not listening to how
I'm listening, and I called you a bitch. He has a habit of just saying the first thing that comes to his mind without thinking about how it made me feel. It triggered me a bit. Like, you're talking about me and inconsistency. You got kids by multiple people. You have kids by multiple people. I feel like having a broken marriage shows that you can't keep a promise.
Do you remember why
Yes.
I was married? Mainly because I had a kid at 20, and like for me, that North Carolina Southern was kind of the right thing.
But it means that you can easily break a promise. And then not only did you have a broken marriage, then you went out and had a kid by somebody, and that didn't work either.
That's 10 years later, yes.
So for you getting on my case, talking about your very inconsistency and flip-flop, my
Well, first of all, we're here for a reason. Second of all,
my is showing your track record ain't really looking. What makes me any different than the parade of women that have come by?
with Sienna, I feel like there's a lot of projecting based off her past. I consistently tried to listen to her. I consistently tried to communicate with her. But it comes to a point where, like, you can't win.
Sienna, I was waiting for that shoe to drop. Okay, I was like, why is this attractive woman single at 43 looking to get with a 35-year-old guy who, you know, I think I'm coming to the conclusion that she want a successful simp. Okay, that's why she was going after Brandon. She thought he was going to be a simp. What is it with the, like? Okay, let's break this whole thing down. She called him a bitch. Okay, unacceptable. Unacceptable. I'm immediately turned off because now you're trying to emasculate me just because I pulled your card. Okay. Brandon pulled her card. He said, you're inconsistent. And she said, yeah, some other guys have called me inconsistent. That hurt my feelings. I get that. That hurt your feelings. But why do you have to lash out? See, the thing about Sienna is she don't fight fair. She don't fight fair at all. And let me tell you something. if she gets mad at her man, she's going to withhold intimacy. That's why she didn't want to do the intimacy situation. She will hold intimacy. She'll call you all out of your name. Okay, well, if I'm all of that, why do you still want to be with me? Oh, you've been in 2 relationships, 2 failed marriages, and you got 2 kids. Okay, well, you knew that before we got here. Okay, I'm just learning that you're inconsistent, but you knew my past already. So this is not news to you. So right off the bat, I'm seeing that she can be aggressive, she could be disrespectful, and she can fight unfairly. If you don't know how to fight fair, ladies and gentlemen, you ain't never gonna be in a long-term relationship. It's always gonna be situationships. You gotta learn how to fight fair. I don't care if it's the men or the women, but you know, from a male perspective, I'm talking to the women because, you know, I just am. But she just seems like she don't know how to fight fair. It's like he didn't call her out of her name. Like, say for instance, he would have called her a bitch. Everybody would have been up in arms about that. But since she called him that, it still was wrong. Trust and believe. But I just put it this way. She's very wrong for doing that. But it shows a little immaturity in her. At 43, she should know how to move by now. She don't know how to fight fairly. And she's disrespectful. Now, some might say, oh, that's the New York in her. She's New York. I don't give a fuck where you from. Okay? Don't call me no bitch. Okay? Those are fighting words from another man. Okay? Those are fighting words. You don't get a license to call me that either. All right? Now, just because I pulled your card, and I'm not talking about I would fight her because I wouldn't. But what I'm saying is, just because I pulled your card and said that you are, you know, inconsistent, you're going to openly disrespect me? I didn't openly. That's not disrespectful to pull your card. That's what I mean by she don't know how to fight fair. That's very unattractive to me. I'll go down a couple notches in looks to be with a woman who know how to handle a relationship. Like Zendaya, how she did it, that's how you do it. She wasn't disrespectful to Chris, but she was fighting fairly, but she was getting her point across. Anyway, let's go in.
Ooh, that chicken smells good. Whatever's cooking smells nice. Let's finish our conversation.
Which one?
Why aren't you the only one that's cooking all the time? Why? Hold on. Why is the African chick? Why is it? Why? Like seriously? Why is it that this beautiful young lady, this Haitian woman, is the one cooking all the time? I only see her cooking. I don't see no other woman cooking. I don't see no other woman cooking. I'm sure Diamond know how to cook. I don't know why I'm not seeing her cooking. Seems like Zendaya is doing all the cooking for everybody. It's just something I noticed. Let's go in.
Ooh, that chicken smells good. Whatever's cooking smells nice. Let's finish our conversation.
Which one? And am Am I gonna get to talk?
Y'all should get to talk. See, like,
You know how it is with women, bro. They talk, you listen.
I just feel like he has a kind of a history of failed relationships. This dude done been married, that failed. This dude got a baby mother, that failed. Like, I
You
mean,
don't know the details.
yeah, you're right.
How do you know if it's his fault to why they failed?
I got divorced at 21, but I'm not going to stay in a marriage that feels toxic. That's not happening. She thinks that you should stay in a marriage no matter what. To each its own. Some people will, not me. And I take marriage very, very serious as well.
You sound bogus even saying that, because if you took marriage seriously, you still would be in that first marriage. If you took that seriously. It just makes me think that when the tough gets good, you're gonna drop out and you're gonna just like it off. I would try to go to counseling and salvage it. I don't know if I'll be able to just jump up and walk away.
I think Sienna's valid to feel the way that she feels about, my past relationships and everything. But at the same time, this is not new news to you. This is something that you've been known.
Exactly.
If you're not willing to listen when someone talks, then you can't get anywhere.
How old are you?
I'm 35 now.
35. That's 15 years. This man changed 3 times. Why do we assume that something coming to an end is failure instead of growth, instead of journey?
I thought when you got married, it was supposed to be for the rest of your life. Have you had failed relationships? Yeah, but not marriages, though. Okay, but it still failed, though. We're not perfect beings. That's what we're trying to say. Okay, so yes, he's a different. He is grown. And you are different. See, when you're failed relationship, you're different now too. Like when it comes to getting serious, it just.
Give him some more time, though. I feel like with time, you see everything that you
Yeah, you
need.
do. Because I've seen this before, but when he came, like, getting to know each other now, I'm like.
Give that man 10 days.
Got you.
All right, now let me give some flowers to Joanna, okay? I know I've been hard on her, but I got to give her flowers on this one, and to Millie. She said that man changed 3 times since then. Why are you holding him to that? He was 20, 21. He's 35 now. And Millie said we got to give people chances and stuff like that. Even Chris was getting into it. So everybody was shaming Sienna for talking greasy about Brandon. So I applaud all of them for doing that. And let me talk about this too. This is another huge turn off, ladies. Listen very closely. Turn this up. Don't ever be disrespectful to your man in public. Don't ever be disrespectful to your man, period, but especially in public. Don't get other people involved in your stuff. She is putting him on blast in front of everybody. And they all looking at her crazy. So it backfired on her. But to be disrespectful to your man in public, it is grounds for dismissal. Okay? Be disrespectful to your man in private. Okay, maybe y'all got a funny Ike and Tina relationship. Who knows? But to do it in public? Oh, no. Now you're stripping the man of his honor, his respect. And now when he goes out in public, he can't even garner respect from other people now. Because they all see his woman punking him. You will sun him to the point where nobody will respect him. Now, everybody got his back this time. There may come a time, though, when they're going to take her side. But disrespecting your man in a public setting, grounds for dismissal. Now, let me talk about her real quick. And I know I'm talking a lot, y'all. This episode, this franchise, this whole show is packed with so many quotables, okay? Sienna is she knows she sucks in relationships. She knows she sucks in relationships. This is why she wants to know if Brandon is going to stick around. This is why she don't want to move in with him until they get married. She wants to trap this guy into a marriage, and she don't want him to divorce her. She wants to know he's going to stick around, because she know I'm a horrible woman to be with. I need to know if you're going to stick around. This is why she keep messing with him with his 2 divorces. It's because she knows she sucks at relationships. I'm saying I don't know any other way, but anyway, she knows she's bad at relationships. So she needs to know that she got a man who's going to stick around for the long haul. And that's why she's looking for a simp with the patience of steel. With the patience, with just unwavering patience. She need a man with unwavering patience. That's why I think she went after Brandon in the first place. Because New York guys, they ain't got the patience to deal with her. On to the next. And Sienna is starting to make so many mistakes. It is ridiculous. I see all kind of flaws in her now. First episode, she was fine. Second episode, shoe dropped. The shoe has dropped. She's insecure. She knows she sucked to be in a relationship with. She doesn't fight fair. She has intimacy problems. And she disrespects you in public. I'm super turned off now. Let's go back in.
I know you're trying to work out the kinks. I'm trying to do the same thing in my respective. I ain't got the answers if that brings you any peace of mind. We ahead of y'all ass.
Yeah.
But all jokes aside, saying it's not a race, and it sounds like probably everything he wants to say to you that maybe you can't find the words or something.
You're not a bad guy. You're a great guy. She said you're a great guy. She even said you are. You know, we have an image of what things should be like, but when you really get in the relationship talk now,
you're seeing the difference.
You're seeing the different. Like, are we really compatible?
Little dumb is adding up. This one called me a bitch at the pool table. Like,
Cross lines of
the
disrespect that we
bitch.
don't.
Like,
Yeah,
then
I get it.
I'm not even trying. I don't even want to take it from Google. If you acting like that, I'm not turned on. I just get platonic vibes. I'm not going to ask you if you feel a spark from. I have the answer. Clearly, hell no, not yet. Maybe that's why y'all can't get the needle going forward. I look at y'all like a seesaw.
Yeah, and we're so comfortable as friends so far.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if one day he has an open, honest conversation with me about how he feels.
So I'm saying that he be a man about it.
Yeah, let me know, like, kind of leave the relationship. Let me know, like, what you want, and then I can say I'm with it or not.
I don't know.
She wants to feel secure. She just needs an alpha male. It's kind of like me. I get her.
But you
like 100%.
listen and you communicate. You're literally the easiest to.
But I get it. You need the respect too. You need to feel like, for me to do that or just there, I need for her to show me respect that I deserve, so it can be easy for me to do that. I understand both ways, because that's how.
I think Brandon want to make a trade. You want to make a trade? Hey, can we trade, girls? Let me get Millie. Okay, you can have Sienna. I get it.
I am too. I've been through stuff. So sometimes you just gotta be patient, do what you've been doing. But like I said, it's communication. Seeing Brandon talking to Millie, going behind my back and talking about me to someone else, another woman especially, how is that conducive for my relationship to you?
Going behind my back, talking about our relationship to somebody else, you just put him on blast in front of everybody. Are you serious? And then you get mad when he talked to somebody? who came to him, by the way. Millie came to him, and her man came to you, and you was talking about him with her man. But when you come into the room where they talking, you got the nerve to get upset. Yo, let's go in.
Good night.
That was very eye-opening for me. Perhaps he and I just are not for each other.
Brandon, we're about 72 hours in. How do you feel it's going? Are things adding up to possibly more? Probably not. Hypothetically, if this was the last day, if we're leaving the house tomorrow, we're not leaving together.
Starting tomorrow, you guys as guests or a family member will come here to meet your significant other.
Oh, my best friend Matt is on his way. His opinion is super important to me.
I enjoyed it. She enjoyed it.
He spoke to another woman in the house. Another woman?
You're getting high right now.
Yeah, I'm f***ing upset.
And there you have it from the Never Ever Mets. I am going to do a ranking on the ladies' looks and personality, or I should say, yeah, looks and personality. I'm not going to do wifey rankings yet, but I'm going to do looks and personality. Watch out for that video. Sorry it didn't come up clear. This is how the recording is. I don't know if y'all know how YouTube works, but they really protecting this show from being shown. This is all we can show you, okay? The audio sucks, I know, but this is all we can do because I can't even attempt to put Never Ever Met stuff up there. They going hard in the paint on us, okay? That's why you ain't seeing it much on the internet. So got to bring it to you this way, but it is what it is. They still might, not let me do much with this. I don't know. If they don't, then I'm just gonna have to start just doing the rankings videos and things like that, and then I'll talk about it. I probably won't show it no more. And depending on if people are interested in the me talking about it and the rankings and stuff like that, I'll continue to do it, but we'll see. But let me know what y'all think in the comments about the stuff I covered. I know I had to talk a lot because there were so many issues. This was multi-layered. But everybody being in the same house together is just it's so many things to talk about. So I had to kind of do that. So, apologies on that, but that's just how it is. But let me know what you think. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. If you made it this far, I'm your ¡1 fan. All right. I really appreciate you. Much love to you. Even though we never ever met. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.